Toy Story Toons. PartySaurus Rex. Adapted by Kristen L. Depkin. One afternoon, Bonnie's toys were having a bubble party in her room. "You'll get soap on the floor," Rex cried nervously. He ran toward a giant bubble and pop! It burst in a spray of soapy water. Mr. Potato Head and the other toys were annoyed. "Party Pooper Rex, Party Pooper Rex," the toys sang. Rex was embarrassed. He didn't want to be a party pooper. Suddenly, Bonnie ran in. "Bath time," she called. She snatched Rex off the floor and hurried to the bathroom. Rex felt a little anxious. He had never been in a bathtub before, but soon he was having a blast. "Do you want to flood the house?" Bonnie's mom joked when she saw how full the tub was. She unplugged the drain and helped Bonnie out. Rex was left behind. Rex stood on the edge of the tub as the water drained. "Welcome aboard," called Captain, a tugboat toy. "What do they call ye, sailor?" Rex remembered how the other toys had called him Party Pooper Rex. He didn't want his new friends to think of him that way. "PartySaurus Rex," he exclaimed. Just then, the last of the water gurgled down the drain. The bath toys fell to their sides at the bottom of the tub. Without water, they couldn't move. And since none of them had arms, they couldn't turn on the water. "Well, I've got arms," said Rex cautiously. Maybe he could help the bath toys and prove that he wasn't a party pooper. Rex turned on the water. The drain stopper fell into place, and the water level rose again. He pressed a button on a toy that filled the room with flashing lights and music. "How about a little more bubbly?" asked a rubber duck named Ducky. "More?" Rex asked. He thought there was too much soap in the tub already. Then he remembered his friends calling him Party Pooper Rex. "I mean, why have a little when you can have a lot?" "PartySaurus, you rock," said Ducky. More bath toys jumped into the tub. One of them tossed beads around Rex's neck. A toy squid jumped on Rex's head, and Helga, the soap dispenser, put her Viking hat on top. Rex was really starting to look like a PartySaurus, but he was also nervous. The tub was very crowded, and the bath toys were getting out of control. "Can you get some of us in?" asked several light-up toys in a nearby colander. "Are you crazy?" cried Rex. He knew the tub was already too full, but then he remembered Party Pooper Rex again. "Why not, all of you?" He used his tail to knock the entire colander of toys into the tub. The glow toys dove under the colander, which lit up like a disco ball. Two rubber ducks flipped lights on and off. The bath toys danced and cheered. PartySaurus Rex was a hit. Suddenly, the toys heard a loud slurping noise. "What's that racket?" asked Captain. "The overflow drain," cried a scuba toy named Scooby. The water had gotten so high that the backup drain had kicked in. The bathtub started to lose water. But Rex liked being the life of the party. He didn't want it to end. "No problem," he called. He picked up a frog sponge and threw him into the tub to block the drain. Once again, the water began to rise. The bath toys stared in shock. "We will overflow," said Scooby. "Awesome!" yelled Ducky, and everyone cheered. The bath toys whooped and shouted as the water rose higher and higher. It was the most fun they'd ever had. But Rex was worried. "Overflow? We'll flood the house." He ran to the faucet and tried to turn it off, but the knob broke off and fell into the water. "We're crossing the scum line," Ducky said happily. Just then, Rex noticed a stopper on top of the faucet. He hurried through mounds of suds and pulled the stopper. The water turned off. Everything was silent. Rex sighed with relief. That was close. Suddenly, the shower turned on. "It's a perfect storm," shouted Captain, as water rained down on everyone. "Aye, aye!" the bath toys yelled happily. The party was getting wilder, and they loved it. Then Rex was knocked into the tub. The bath toys lifted him over their heads and passed him through the crowd toward the colander. Rex could see the water creeping over the edge of the tub. "Overflow!" he cried in terror. But that made the toys even more excited. "All hail PartySaurus Rex!" Ducky cheered. "Rex! Rex! Rex!" chanted the crowd. Helpless, Rex screamed as the water continued to rise, and then swept everyone over the edge of the tub. Meanwhile, when Rex hadn't returned, Buzz, Woody, and the rest of the gang had gone looking for him and gotten soaked. "You guys missed it," said Rex proudly as Jesse dried the toys with a fan. "I was a PartySaurus." He didn't mention how frightened he had been. "You?" scoffed Mr. Potato Head. "I'll believe it when I see it." Just then, a voice came through the window. "Psst, PartySaurus!" Rex and his friends peeked outside to see Bonnie's swimming pool surrounded by outdoor water toys. "Rex! Rex! Rex!" they chanted. Rex's friends were stunned. "Duty calls," said Rex. He jumped out the window and turned on the hose. Water sprayed everywhere as the pool toys danced and cheered. PartySaurus Rex was back.